Hi guys, it's Sophie, and I have something to tell you guys today. I was watching this one show that this girl was getting, mildly bullied, but, it was bad enough to the point that it got me thinking about my story. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. So, it all started younger grades. It was really bad. They just picked on, and with my teeth. As you can see, they're whitened, but I don't know how to explain it. It was this yellow patchiness on my teeth. Everybody would just tease me about that. Oh, do you brush your teeth? Or what do you do? Or I got, do you do this or do you do that questions, and it's just yes, I brush my teeth. It was something I was born with, so I mean, yeah, it's petty, but it was still something that really hurt me. In the older grade, I can't describe how many people have commented about my weight, and I mean, yeah, okay, they can think whatever they can think, but they can keep their opinions to themselves. They didn't know what I was going through, and they didn't have to share their opinion with me. So it's just it was kind of something I already knew, but I didn't have to keep re-listening to it over and over again. So it's just it was less hurting to me more than aggravation, because they would just not stop. It was just as the grades started going higher and higher, me and this girl had a sleepover, and she was kind of sensitive, so she had to sleep in the same bed as my mom and whatever, and I guess she had to hold our hands. So yeah, this girl has really controlled my life throughout 4th grade to 5th grade, and then I came back in 7th grade. But anyway, she just it felt like she told everybody in the school that I was some kind of disease or something, and it's just it was just out of control, and nobody would talk to me. I'd sit alone at recess. It was just and sitting alone in general, it didn't have to be at recess. I would dread when recess came and lunch and everything, because it was just, wow, I get to sit here by myself, yay. It made me get out of middle school, and South Milwaukee Middle School was this girl in particular that I'm talking about. She proceeded to throw a big heavy but I'll show you what it would look like. Okay, so this is it holds a bunch of books and binders and whatever. It was full to the brim, the zipper didn't even shut. But anyway, this was full, plus there was books and maybe some kind of pencil case, but that was probably not even the cause. Threw this right on my back, and I was just speechless. I could not tell, and there was just this one boy that said, "Oh, go apologize to her." I was wow, can you imagine just one person out of the whole class that was sitting there said to this girl to apologize to me? I was and she didn't even, she just said oopsie. I was sorry to tell you, but that's not an oopsie. So, yeah, and then there's this other girl that which is now recently turned into a problem once again, has basically taunted my house and has just stuck around and whatever, and couldn't accept the fact that we weren't friends anymore. And so yeah, she to taunt me all the time and just sit in front of my house with the neighbor girls that live 2 blocks away, and she just stroll around my block and whatever, and and it's not she did not know what she was doing. She knew that she was going in front of my house, and it was not even just once. She just literally walked back and forth, playing with well, this is back in the day now, like 3-4 years ago. And I'd be playing with like the neighbor girl over there and like the other two like younger ones, and like I'd be like doing like the cup song, and like she'd like come banging on some like stranger's door and like copying me, and then like if I was saying something and she'd walk past, she'd be like mocking me, and it was just like, it was like to the point like we had to move, but that wasn't the purpose why we moved. It was a totally whole nother incident that happened. But anyway, that was sort of the cause, because like she just would not stop. And plus, what led to that was a school fight that was between me and this girl that was filmed with. Anyway, this girl was just like saying like round 1 and round 2, like, and this girl that was fighting with me was like pulling my hair, and like, I mean, I'm a type of person that likes to have my hair up all the time, and so she like yanked my ponytail or bun at the time, yanked it out to like I had my hair like this now. And needless to say, the cops were called, and oh my god, this girl just made up a whole lie about me, saying that I started it, I punched her in the throat, and there was like this other kid that drop kicked her, which he never did. I guess they, in their version, they were play fighting, because like she ended up on the ground, but like in a soft way, he just laid her there, I guess, or whatever. But that was whatever. Yeah, so like when the cops were called, this woman was standing there and only saw me fighting her and assumed that I was beating her and that I started it all, so she called the cops on me. And I was like, excuse you, you just like don't even like care that she wanted it and she started it. So like it was just like, and the cops like, oh, if we find you together again, we're gonna like probably like handcuff you or something. I forgot what it was. It was like an incident that happened like 4 springs or summers ago, I don't know. But yeah, it was like really bad. And I ended up taking a polygraph test because my mom, I guess, wanted like some kind of closure or something and wanted to know if I was being truthful, which I was, and I passed. I don't know where that folder is, but I did pass. And so like if like something like rang in this girl's head and just like called me like that same day that I took that test, and she's like, or she just called me, like I forgot what she said, but she was just like whatever, and I was like, she took the polygraph test and blah 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 blah, and she told the truth and blah blah blah. So what she thinks in her mind is like, maybe it wasn't true, but like, when has a polygraph test ever been fake? It's like, kept thinking that it was a good idea to come and talk to me, and she'd let like maybe like a couple months go by, and like I was like, oh my god, finally this girl's not doing anything with me anymore, I'm free. And here comes her caller ID on my phone, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Sophie, and blah blah blah, I hope we can be friends again. And I don't know what made me be friends with her again, but and then she I mean, it never went that far ever again. My mom would drive her car all the way to her house, waste her gas and time, and then she'd go and hang out with like the neighbor people or whatever. And I was like, something's not right up in here. And it's just like, okay. And so I want to kick myself every time I think of this girl. And like, so yeah, and we moved to another apartment now, and she proceeds to call again, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, And like, I mean, I'm a person that gives second chances, but like to the extent you just have to like try with me. I don't know, but I gave this girl another chance. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, it happened. We hung out again, and she'd always find my place to be boring. Like, we'd have to always like entertain her. We'd have to like take her out to eat, go shopping. Like, girl, you're not Princess Diana. You do not deserve the attention. Like, whatever. And so at the time, I didn't have a phone, and well, like 4 years ago, like that's all she knew was my mom's phone number. And so I was like, on my phone now, I cannot deal with you anymore. Like, you need to stop contacting my mother. And like, a tiger never changes his stripes, and like blah blah blah. And she's like, people make mistakes and they deserve second chances. And I was like, you've flown out of the ballpark with second chances. And I just so badly want to say her name, but I know I can't say her name. So this girl is, I mean, she's acting decent, because she's like, oh, I've changed and whatever. And like, I was like, are you being teased? Because like, I have better things to do with my life than to sit here and entertain you some more. So, and she's like, yeah, I'm being teased. And I was like, so I'm just your last resort. So you're getting teased, and I'm the best you can do right now. And I don't know. But like, we were talking, and it lasted for about a week or two. And now, I think about a week or so ago, she told me something that whatever was with her, and she couldn't have Facebook or Instagram, Snapchat, or like any social media. And so, and then Facebook back because you broke up with blank and blank. And she's like, I don't need to explain myself. I was like, but you told me, and I guess I was just asking a question or whatever. She's like, you need to mind your own, please. I was like, I was just asking a simple question, and she just got all bitchy with me. And like, that was like the last time we had like it was like a post on Facebook, but like, it was whatever. Like, that was the last time we actually last communicated. And like, right now, like today, I said, you haven't called or texted me in like, I don't know how, like forever. And like, now I ask you a question over a post, and then you just get all snippy with me. Like, no, and you didn't have to tell me your business in the first place, otherwise I wouldn't have to ask you that question. So like, it led nowhere. It showed that she seen it, but she didn't reply. So that was the end of that. That was the last time today that I had it with this girl. Like and subscribe to this channel, and give me your comments on what you think I should do with this girl, or tell me your story about how you've been bullied, or if you've ever been bullied, or have you seen anybody been bullied. So leave that in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!